Hi, everybody. Brandy Joy here, your astrologer and tarot reader for the week of June 11th, 2018. If you're just joining me, please choose A, B, or C for your guidance for the week. Okay, I pulled a few cards here, and we have A, B, and C broken down. Okay, if you chose A this week, we have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Look at that, 2 8s. So that's 88, one of my favorite numbers. And if you haven't already watched my video on the number 8 on YouTube, please check that out because I go all into the significance of the spiritual number 8. If you chose B, we have the Five of Cups. Make sure you choose before you watch this, A, B, or C. Just take a deep breath and choose A, B, or C. If you chose B, we also have the Judgment card. This is a major arcana card, very important spiritual card for your destiny. And then we have for C, if you chose C, we have the Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands. Okay, so this week is very different from last week. Okay, this week it's like everybody's kind of wrapping up some things and dealing with some stuff as we enter the new moon phase for this Wednesday night. Okay, so if you chose A, let's talk about this Eight of Cups. All right, so the Eight of Cups is a card of leaving. Now, it is a cup card, which is a water element card, which means you're walking away from something that you are very connected to emotionally, your heart chakra, right? Something you're connected to. Now, this can be a person, a relationship. This can be a thing. This can be a home, a location. It can also be something like a career, something you're passionate about. But something this week that you are emotionally connected to, you're vibrating with, you are walking away from. This is the Eight of Cups. And this is a very sad card in my experience that I've seen for people, is that someone is walking away. Someone is leaving something, and it's usually a person or a location. It can be a career or a thing. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So this card is a card of restriction. So walking away from something you're connected to, and now we have mental restriction. So this is saying that as you walk away from this, you are feeling mentally restricted, like you can't move. You're feeling paralyzed, right? So even though you could easily take these bandages off, you know, you're very restricted and feeling like emotionally drained in a way. So this is a card of self-restriction. So this would be a good week for you to do some meditation, some mindfulness, getting out into nature, doing something that would really bring you out of this negative mental state. So whether somebody walked away from you and you're having to turn your back on it, or whether you're walking away from something, this is a card of self-restriction. So the negative programming running through your mind is something that is holding you back from your own freedom. Okay? So this lack of freedom, this lack of feeling like you're free is all coming from within you and your vibration. Okay? So please do some reprogramming. Please do some meditation. Please do something that brings you out of this negative program that's running in your mind. Okay? This is a very hard card to deal with. It's a hard card to break free from. But this is a card that you can break free from. Okay, so if you chose A, please do something to mentally reprogram your mind. Okay, and you guys know that I have vibe courses. It's the mastermind and stuff where you can actually join me in reprogramming and learning astrology, your natal chart, and all of that good stuff that will help you to reprogram. So if you're not doing something, you might want to join us. Right, but we have Five of Cups for B. If you chose B, this is a card of focusing on the negative. Like, I am seeing a lot of negative cards this week, a lot of negativity going on. So this is like Oh, hi there. Good to see you. I just saw the chat coming up. Okay, cool. So 5 of Cups is that you are focused on the negative. You're focused on the spilled cups here. You see the spilled wine, right? But then we have the little cards right here. I mean, not cards, these cups right here that are still standing up, but you have your back to them. So you're very focused on the negative this week. You're very focused on the loss and the grieving process. And so this is a tough week for a lot of people, is what I'm seeing. The light workers are having a tough time as we wrap up this moon, as we enter this new moon on Wednesday. I'm just seeing people having to learn to tweak what is going on within them. Okay. So this is a card of loss, of grieving, of focusing on the negative and not seeing the positive. So let's look at what the cards say for you to do about this. If you chose B and you're very focused on, negative stuff and you just keep kind of focusing too much on it and getting distracted by it, Judgment. The Judgment card is a destiny card. This card is about a reawakening. Okay, so you can see they're coming out of the coffins and this angel is calling them out. So this is a time of good judgment and renewal and transformation. To me, this is like going through the death experience and now it's time to awaken. Now it's time to open up. Now it's time to have really good judgment about your future, because maybe you're very focused on the negative because you have had some really negative experiences that you need to let go of and you need to transform out of. Okay. So this card is a card of renewal, but good judgment and discernment. Okay. So this is a time to use that Mercurian energy and really analyze, what the hell do I have going on? And let's stop thinking so negative about the experience and focus on the more positive experiences and focus more on what we can do to better our future, right? And to vibrate with the things that we want and to move away from that negative loss, that experience that we had, or something that we're having to let go of, and to move forward. All right. So this is a very positive card in a lot of ways, but it's also saying use good judgment, right? If you know you're in a pattern or you're in a bad experience where you are focused on the negative because of maybe someone else or something that's not making you happy, let it go. All right. Go through that renewal process. Now, if you chose C, all right, we have the Knight of Swords. All right. And the Knight of Swords is a card of running. This is the runner. Every time I see this card, I think, okay, someone, their mind is in the way of things. They are running. So this could be you or someone in your life is running. Okay. So someone's running. And if you chose C, you're dealing with this experience. You're dealing with running away from something, or someone else running away from you, or running away from something. And so their mental programming has taken over the heart. So this is a lack of heart. This is a lack of emotion. This is a lack of wanting to deal and confront with the heart chakra. This is lack of wanting to connect and confront your own emotional issues. This is a card of running. Okay. So we have the runner here, and it could be running from an experience. It could be running from an issue. It could be running away from home, right? It could be running away from your heart or maybe a person. But there's definitely some running going on. And it's just like, this is a very chaotic card. This is not a card of like, hey, let's move forward. This is like, run, just run into a wall with your mind, right? So this is a card of running. Now, if you chose C, your final card is the Two of Wands, okay? And the Two of Wands is also a disconnected card. So we have the Knight of Swords, which is the runner, and now we have the Two of Wands, which is a card of looking out at the world. You see how he has the world in his hands? Looking out at the world, but this isn't a card of love or connection. This is like, what does the world have in store for me? What can I do to get myself out there and experience something better? Okay, so you're looking at opportunities, or this person is looking at opportunities. But really, where's the real opportunity in life? It's with the connection with people. Okay, so if you or someone you know is running away from a connection or something that they need to deal with, This isn't necessarily the right path if it's a running, okay? But if someone is running, let them go. Let them go on this journey and they have a different path from you. Or if this is you, you're looking out at opportunities and you might want to consider, where is your heart? That's all you should ask. Where is my heart? Is my heart in this experience? Is my heart calling me somewhere else? And if it's truly calling you somewhere else, then make sure it's coming from heart. And make sure that that is what you want. And meditate on it, please. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's nice to see a few of you on here on YouTube Live with me. I know this is new for me on YouTube Live. I usually just upload the videos, but here we are live. So I will see you again on Wednesday night at around 10:30, and we'll do astrology of the week on our new moon. So hopefully this new moon, as we enter eclipse season, will be a lot more fun than these harsh Pluto aspects we've been dealing with, all right? Thanks so much for joining me, and if you have any comments or questions, please let me know. Love to see you. And also, I have the Vibe Tarot Masterclass, which is a tarot reading without a book. I also have Vibe Courses membership, where you can join me in our masterclass every month, and we learn astrology and meditation and alchemy and all kinds of things every month. And then I also have the tantric meditation class, where you learn how to do chakra clearing, how to connect with your higher self, and it's great for psychic development. So check that out at vibecourses.com. If you have any questions or want a reading from me, let me know. I'm a little behind and backed up on my scheduling for readings right now. So if I don't get back to you for a few days, just give me a little time. I will get back to you. It's just I'm super busy right now. All right. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have me and contact me. Feel free. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. All right. Bye for now, everybody.